Alright, so what's going on, everyone? Today, we're going to add a stock to our portfolio starting off the month of January 2026. I'm going to show you all what that stock is in just a moment, but I also want to make mention that these stocks at the bottom of these tabs, you guys can see that these were the stocks that were added to our portfolio for the month of December. We're still watching them. We're going to go back and review the stock eventually to see if they were actually buys or did the market go down against our original price prediction. But since we start out the new year 2026, today we're going to add a stock to the month of January. All right, so welcome everyone to the channel. As always, hit the like, share, and subscribe for more videos and content. This is the spot that we're going to add the stocks that we think are a buy, and mostly these stocks will be stocks that no one else is talking about. But we've noticed from the chart perspective that money is definitely trying to move, and in most cases it's going to try to move up higher in price. So we want to document and show people that you don't have to follow, the herd, the mentality of everyone else on this platform to try to make money. You can also make money on hundreds, thousands of stocks that are also moving that other people are not even talking about. And the one that we're going to add today is called Stature Corporation. Okay, I'm going to show you from the chart perspective as to why I suspect that the market is trying to move, and the direction that it's trying to move is up. All right, so welcome everyone. Again, before I get started, hit that like, share, and subscribe for more of my videos and content. Now, this is more or less on the longer term time frame. Now, just to define that, longer term to me means weekly, monthly time frame. I'm not talking 5, 10, 15 years. Now, you can see from the weekly chart that this stock, first of all, you saw a climactic amount of volume come in on this weekly price bar, August the 5th of 2025. Okay, so somebody definitely showed their hand on this week. They bought. How can you say that they bought? It's because the price continued to go up higher. And as this volume came through for Stature, the market consolidated right here. This is another big clue as to why I suspect that this market wants to go up. Okay, so all of these weekly price bars, price was just merely consolidating, i.e., people were accumulating the stock. They were only accumulating because they suspect that this stock is going to go up. Okay, so that is a very good signal to see, especially on the longer term charts. And now, as I conduct this video, you guys can see that price is breaking out of that consolidation of trading range. That's huge. Now, most people would say for like a buy area to come in and buy this stock would be around like $14. You want to see it come back down and bounce off that consolidation of resistance area. I get it, cool, but either way, the market is definitely trying to break out. You guys can see right here, even on our 2 weekly chart, that we are receiving a buy signal. Okay, so I think the biggest issue for us in adding this stock to the portfolio is how high do we think it's going to go, because it's definitely bullish. The market even closed on this 2 weekly price bar at the very high of the bar. Here it is on the 3 weeks. Again, that's even a little bit more bullish there. Okay, so as we look at this on the 3 weekly chart, we got to look over here to the left of the chart. This is very important information for us. It gives us an idea of what happened all the way back in 2020, 2021, 2022. It tells us how people were trading at that time, what they felt and what they thought. So when you look at this on the 3 weeks, you can see that price even in Stature Corporation is breaking through this massive sell pocket. Okay, so that's huge. We need to see price break away from this sell pocket. So while the market was consolidating, you guys remember I just said that the buyers were buying up whoever was selling back in 2022. Yeah, the buyers were buying those sellers out. So now the market currently is trying to break out and away from that area. I'm going to add a sell pocket right here, because this could be the ultimate point to where price is going to try to go to. So if you were to put it on the close of yesterday, that's another 16, maybe 24% run up to the upside in the long term. Now, I want us to see if there's a seller right there. We need to try to document and follow them to see where they're at, because that might need to be a target as well. Here it is on the 5 weekly chart. Take a look at Stature Corporation on the monthly. This is how we ended for the month of December. Again, closing at the high of the bar, means that buyers are controlling the price. They're the one that's moving the market right now. Here it is on the 3 months. And here's Stature on the 12 months time frame. Look at that 12 months bar. Huge. Okay. So now let's go back, and I want to see Let's see if we could grab it on the 11-hour chart. Okay, let's see if we can grab it on the 5. Okay, so we really don't see it. Let me put an arrow. Let's put an arrow right here. I want us to see if we can get this. If we could find a seller right around there. Okay, so the market already is around that point. Okay, so that's cool. Let's look at this on the 4. Let me see that's different on the 4. And let me look at this on the 3. Okay, so we might actually see some sellers hit the market around $15.50. $15.50 could be a problem for these buyers that are trying to move the market up higher price. If $15.50 doesn't keep the buyers away, then I'm definitely targeting this next sell pocket like at $17.25. So let me go ahead and let's do this on the weekly. So let's create a prediction on the weekly chart for this stock. Okay, I'm going to keep that sell pocket here, even though price is breaking above it, just as a reference point, so that we'll know that price is still trending bullish. So here's a buy pocket right there. And then we add one more buy pocket, which is right here. Okay, so these would be very important for us. Okay, we wouldn't want to see the market index or fall below those 2 buy pockets. Now, we said 1550 was first. So that's only 5.08% move right there. We definitely need to see the market from that perspective to see what type of reaction we get. Is the market going to maintain its bullishness, or will it become more bearish and sellers control the price? So I do suspect that we might get some sellers trying to enter the market around 1550. Then our next target is going to run all the way up here to like $17.25 on the low of that sell pocket. And then ultimately all the way up here around like $18.45. Okay. So we're going to hold this on the weekly chart. Okay, so now let's add it to the portfolio. The symbol is DXR. The price of close was $14.75. Okay, so we got that there. So now that's it. We'll come back, do a review of this stock, see if it's still trading in our favor, or if it's becoming more bearish, we need to go ahead and delete it from the portfolio. We'll do that as well. But that's where I'm at right now. So let me know your thoughts. Make sure you guys maintain profit. And as always, trade different.